Hello, it's Amy at Amy's Free Motion Quilting Adventures. You can find my blog at freemotionquiltingadventures.blogspot.com. And today I am stitching on feathers. And the first feather I want to do is kind of more of a traditional style feather. I'm just going over several different types of feathers. We started this series with drawing the feathers on my previous post last Monday. And a traditional feather is more of a heart-shaped design. They are not my forte, so I'm sure you can find better traditional feathers elsewhere. I'm just going to come on down here. You can see it's a half a heart shaped to the plume. I'll go ahead and trim that off. And let's see if I can't work back up and get it more. It probably ought to look. The more traditional feathers will be marked with a stencil and done carefully to mimic the hand quilting style. I don't think I've really done those types of feathers justice here, but there you have it, a traditional feather. And now I'm going to come over here and do more of a contemporary style feather. Looking through my camera again. I need to look at my actual stitching. These are fairly small scale feathers just for demonstration purposes. And the style of this feather, as far as how I am making it, is that of a backtracking feather. Because as I make each plume, I am backtracking along the previous one. I'm going to end this feather down right here and back up my spine. And I'm going to just move right on over here and show you a non-backtracking feather. These you purposely leave space in between the feather plumes in order to minimize or eliminate backtracking. And they look a little bit more contemporary or modern. You tell me what the difference between modern and contemporary is. Anyway, as long as you leave that spacing so that that spacing is relatively consistent, they look great. Come on back down. Up as the case may be. And I'm going to do a hooked feather next, just on the same spine as the previous one. Just a regular plume to get me started. And this is another type of backtracking feather, or non-backtracking feather, excuse me, a non-backtracking feather, in which each plume is a hooked shape. This results in plumes that are essentially echo quilted because you've got the inner hook and the outer hook. Move my hands. Works best if you're going to move up a little bit before going out for each plume. There you go. Two forms of non-backtracking feather. Hooked and a regular non-backtracking feather. rotate my piece here. Now I'm going to do bump back feathers. And bump back feathers can be really fun because you can really make them long and whippy. You can make them very curly. Oop, I gotta remember that I am doing bump back feathers before I start my usual tracking feathers. I just had a piece of lint come off my sewing machine. Pull that away. Bad lint. So for a bump back feather, you make the first plume come around and touch the previous one. Then you're backtracking along the tip. So there's only backtracking for every other plume. And like I said, you can make these long and curvy as long as you have that curved tip shape in your mind to help keep you from making odd shaped plumes. You can really have a lot of fun with these. You can make them long and narrow. You can make them shorter. You have to remember to keep that curved shape like I just didn't do on that previous plume. Let's get a better curve in this one. There we go. Coming back down. Keep from getting too fast with my machine and my hands. I can tell my camera is really bouncing a lot. I'll try to do it a little differently. I find sometimes when I am trying to speed up, I tend to speed up my machine and then end up speeding up my hands just based on the sound. It causes me to rush, giving me longer stitches than what I wanted. In fact, I had shot this video earlier and really didn't like the length of my stitches, so I reshot it just now. But I will show a picture on the blog of how overly long stitch length really causes those feather plumes to just not look well. And you can see I'm missing some of my backtracking on my bump back feathers. And of course I will point out that usually one does not use a highly contrasting thread with any design that requires you to backtrack. Take that off. So these are bump back feathers. You can see the traveling along the previous line of stitching at the tips. Got our hooked feathers, our no backtracking feathers, our backtrack feathers, and you have a more traditional feather, or at least as close as I can get to one. Anyway, feathers is a huge topic to cover. And I hope you enjoyed this little portion of it. I'm Amy from Amy's Free Motion Quilting Adventures. Come by the blog. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.